We actually had a maritime theme in today's session. As you can see, I dressed for the occasion. Paul, I thought you were going to come in your sailor suit.
Or my pirate outfit.
Or your pirate outfit.
Like a Somali. That would have been good.
Actually, I'm glad you mentioned that. I chatted to the Grindrod CEO a couple of weeks ago, and we are talking about the pirates off the coast of Somalia, and he was saying that it's not just off the coast of Somalia that is a very big issue, but basically in that whole region, and they literally need to divert routes.
Crazy.
But overall, shipping companies such as
people being taken as far north as like the Gulf of Aden and as far south as Réunion and the Seychelles. Apparently something like 600 vessels currently occupied.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens here. You know, in the 18th century, the Americans actually raised a special tax to create a fleet, and they basically put a bounty on the head of every pirate that they could bring back dead or alive from the Barbary coasts. Now, this is the modern era, but I can't understand why the US Marine Navy SEALs don't just go and clean that neighborhood up.
Paul, can I put another spanner here?
Maybe I'm old-fashioned.
Maybe you are old-fashioned, but remember as well, these people are definitely in need, and this is why they resort to becoming pirates. Let's move off the maritime theme. Another theme that I quite like is Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez has been talking about a peace agreement, putting together a peace program for Libya. Some say
he wants to do a peace program for Libya.
Yes, that is exactly what is happening.
I mean, for me, Hugo Chavez, Robert Mugabe, Muammar Gaddafi, Kim Jong-il, I mean, they are amongst that sort of elite group of megalomaniacs that blame all of their problems on everyone else.
Yeah.
All of their countries are dirt poor and getting worse. The only thing, of course, that saves some of these places like Libya and Venezuela is natural resources. But they have done everything in their power to mess up their economies, but it's the imperialists' fault. So anything he's got to say with his red sailor suit,
apparently
I'm not
it's under consideration, though, Paul. So I wonder what kind
Well,
of
he's a
peace
friend
deal
of
they're brokering.
Gaddafi's, so he's obviously on the special line, and he's kind of working on plans.
We're going to work on getting our hands on this peace agreement. It'll be quite interesting to see how they plan to.
I don't know. I think his days are numbered. I mean, those rebel forces. I don't think he's going to be able to hold the military, because remember, Gaddafi's paying his mercenaries out of his own pocket, but if all of his assets have been frozen in Switzerland and frozen in the US and frozen in the UK, he's going to run out of money soon. So I think it's a matter of hours.
He's probably got a secret stash somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure.
Don't be surprised. Okay, let's look at the internationalization of South African companies. And
well, this is an issue that I was hell of a impressed with myself that I thought up today. It's not a question of how companies are doing relative to their earnings only. In the lifespan of big corporations, often they go through points of inflection where they either grow and transform or they kind of fall by the wayside. And often for South African corporations, that point is the point at which they go internationally. So Standard Bank, we had their results today. Aspen talking about this issue. SAB Miller, Old Mutual, you can really list them all, the big South African titans. And we know that some of them will get it right and others unfortunately won't get it right. Those that don't get it right end up with expensive, retreats. Others, it seems, will be able to transcend and take it further.
Well, do you think Standard Bank could get it right? We've seen troubles in Russia, troubles in Asia,
worries me a little bit. They're kind of saying they wanted to withdraw from that now, focus on Africa, but then they've got all these bits. I don't know. I would have been happier with the idea that they could have taken it and gone global in a big way, but I do understand that they're now part of the ICBC group, so maybe it's for ICBC to do that.
What do you think the secret formula is to getting the global story right, though?
Because a lot of it is just good luck. A lot of it is just good luck and timing, but some of it, of course, is management genius.
Fantastic. Paul, we have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us.
Tomorrow we'll continue.
Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow. You're stealing my lines here.